Hi, this is Jack Quarles, founder of Buying Excellence. We help companies buy services for maximum value. As a company, what do you build and what do you buy? This is a crucial business question, especially today, because the market offers more services than ever before. You can find a partner to handle your IT, to do your accounting for you, to do HR administration, marketing, fulfillment. Just about any function you can name has a number of focused service providers that are eager to help you. So you can outsource anything. Should you? That question depends largely on your costs, and today we're going to walk through a simple framework for looking at the hard costs, soft costs, and silent costs associated with everything you do in-house. I call this the iceberg because there's a lot below the surface, but let's start with what we can see, the hard cost. And first there's labor. Whether it's a team of dozens or just a fraction of one employee, you start with the wages you pay. Then add benefits, supplies, rent, any expense that increases when the staff grows. Other hard costs will be software, equipment, or facilities dedicated to the function. Sadly, this is where the analysis usually stops, but it shouldn't, because just below the surface are these soft costs. They're less obvious, but very real, and the primary one is risk. When something goes wrong, somebody pays, and you usually decrease your risk by using an outside vendor. For example, let's say a hotel hires a landscaping company to mow their lawn instead of having their staff do it. If somebody gets hurt, or the equipment fails, or the price of gas goes up, it's that vendor that bears the risk. Now, I need to give a broad caution here, because this does vary by situation, and you can get burned if you don't check references and get the proper terms and conditions. But if you follow the right process and get the right vendor and agreement, you will have lower risk when you outsource. The other soft cost is process. Let's say I change the oil in my car twice a year. Over 5 years, I'll do it 10 times. Now compare that to somebody who does it 10 times a day as their primary job. Of course, he's likely to do it better than I would and be more efficient. When your in-house process lags behind industry leaders, it usually means higher cost, higher risk, and lower quality, which can impact sales. Now we get to the silent costs, lurking far below the surface. First here is the cost of distraction. Good vendors don't just work for you, they worry for you. They clear your plate at a psychological level. Think about this. Nearly every company outsources its payroll. And the CEO, after a couple of clean runs, doesn't have to give it any thought at all. But imagine if management had to worry every week for a few hours about whether their top talent was going to get paid or not. That would be a huge distraction that would prevent them from solving other problems. The same goes for any other business process. Each one adds clutter, and if you offload it, you can free up bandwidth to solve more strategic issues. Finally, the cost of mediocrity. If a functional area lacks the right talent, resources, and commitment from management, it can have a huge indirect organizational cost. This is a big one. We get into this and spell out how to calculate the cost of mediocrity in a separate segment. It takes a longer look to see the whole iceberg of cost, but when you do so, you're in a much better position to make the right buying decision. I'm Jack Quarles at Buying Excellence. If we can help you navigate an outsourcing decision or calculate the total cost at your company, please drop me a note, jack@buyingexcellence.com. You can download the Iceberg worksheet at our website. While you're there, sign up for our mailing list for more videos and tips. Our vision is better buying decisions at every company for more surplus all around.